What's up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing? Wow, what volatility we had yesterday. Massive move to the downside, shot straight back up inside of the trading range. This is what we are going to analyze right now on the charts on Bitcoin, guys. So make sure to smash up that like button here on your way in, because it's going to be an exciting one, guys. There's some big things here that I do see on the chart. Let's see if they're probably going to play out. I mean, yesterday was absolutely crazy. We got that big, massive wick to the downside. We're going to talk about trading scenarios that we talked about on yesterday's live stream on the lower time frames. Okay, it was that major short position potentially at the 18.5, 18.6k range if we were to have that consolidation. Now, we had a massive V-shaped recovery, so there was no shorting opportunity. This was mentioned on yesterday's live stream. We shot straight back up, okay, after the big massive drop after the news event. We consolidated and then started pumping and pumping. We'll go through that scenario right away, and I'll show you the video how, I try to explain, if we are going to have a consolidation hitting this resistance zone, then it might be a good shorting opportunity. But what happened on the price of Bitcoin is that we shot straight back up here. As you can see, this is the 5-minute chart. Okay, I'm going to zoom in right over here talking about this, trading scenario. If we were to get that choppy action here at the 18.5, 18.6, it might be a good shorting opportunity, as we do have very high volume here. We do have the volume profile with a big spike. But what happened is that we did shoot straight through. This is on the 5-minute chart. There was no type of any consolidation here or reaction getting resistance at this range. So this no short opportunity to be taken. This was explained on yesterday's live stream. Only if we were to have that choppy action at that range, it might be a good shorting level to claim the lows. Okay, something to be really, really clear. I'm going to be very, very patient with how we react at this level. I'm not going to put a limit order because, you know the deal. What happens if this happens? If you have a massive V-shaped recovery, that's basically what we were waiting for. Okay, you're looking to follow the trend. If we were to get that reaction at that range, of course, this did not happen. If we do take a look at the 5-minute, this is basically what happened. We started pumping like crazy on the 5-minute. I mean, this was just a few minutes. So pumping like crazy, and now we're all the way up here. Now, what is going to happen with Bitcoin at this level? Why is there a big move coming, like I say on the title, on the thumbnail? Why is there a huge move going to come? Another interesting fact that we talked about on before yesterday's live stream was, if we were to have a massive wick to the downside. I was comparing June and July to what was happening right now. We're still technically creating higher lows on the daily, and we're getting supported from a major daily zone. If we were to wick below the $19,000 and close that daily level above $19,000, it's going to be looking quite bullish in my personal opinion. This was mentioned on a live stream just a couple of days ago. Here on the daily, we're still creating higher lows after being at this inside of this range now for the last few weeks. We wicked below this higher low support trend line. We got supported from the last higher low level. From the basically what I was trying to explain the last few days ago, getting that wick below the daily level. So I want to go through this right now on the chart. Now, it was looking very, very scary. I wasn't expecting a huge, massive V-shaped recovery like we did have. The S&P 500 also had a massive recovery, okay? Closing really bullish yesterday. I mean, if you do take a look at this daily candle, we did have a perfect swing failure, as you can see, and it was getting massively bullish. We did not close below the lows that we just created a couple of weeks ago. So getting a massive recovery, not a successful breakout. And of course, this was affected on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other cryptos. So what I want to show you right over here, okay, you can see that daily candle still closing above that important daily level. It is still similar. We had a little bit of more, aggressive move to the downside, of course, yesterday. I wasn't expecting it to be that aggressive and having this V-shaped recovery all the way up. But as you can see, this daily zone here back in July, getting that wick below and managing to pump and close above, still creating higher lows. This is exactly what happened yesterday. We was creating the higher lows. We got that daily close level. Okay, this was our last kind of level of hope. And by the looks of things yesterday, it wasn't looking good when we were trading, almost hitting, $18,000. We were slightly above $18,000, getting that consolidation while we're having the live stream. It was like, it's very, very difficult for the price of Bitcoin to come all the way up here and have a massive V-shaped recovery and close above $19,000. And it happened. So, the bulls are defending the range. And what is happening right now, of course, is that we are getting absolutely squeezed, okay? We're getting squeezed inside of this range as we are creating massive lower highs here for the last few months. This is looking at June, as you can see, lower high trend line, lower high touch right there. And this level has been respected here for the last few weeks. In September, lower high, also here in October, lower high. We are just hitting that level right now here above $19,500. So what is going to happen? We need to decide in the next couple of days maximum, if we are going to have that explosive move. Of course, this could have a slight consolidation here, could wick down above, but that big move is coming to decide if we are going to start pumping and claim these lower highs, which is very, very possible in my personal opinion, or finally getting that move to the downside. Now, this hammer candle with this massive wick is indicating me, that there is interest to hold the price of Bitcoin, just like what we did right over here back in July. Major scenario here, looking at the daily chart that we have been explaining here the last couple of days, finally closing that daily level. Let me know, guys, is Bitcoin bullish for the next coming weeks, or are we finally going to break down to those crazy low levels? Let me know in the comment section. I would like to know your opinion, and I'm going to go through the comment section right away before we take a look at some short-term analysis on Bitcoin, looking for those trading scenarios. Want to interact a little bit with the community. Is Bitcoin going to be bullish in the coming weeks, guys? Because, I think it is possible to get relief pumps inside of the bear market, big relief pumps that nobody will expect. I want to know your opinion right away. Is Bitcoin going to be bullish in the coming weeks? Let me know, guys. Right, King coming back. Andy, BTC will go to 28k, or it is fake pump. Love you, man. Game Pro, thanks for joining the live stream. Will it go to 28k? Well, I mean, I've got some crazy stuff here that I can give it some explanations on some patterns, because S&P 500 is defending this range, and a large relief rally on the S&P 500, is also very, very possible. It's kind of forming this descending, broadening wedge. It's getting supported from the lows created in June right now. We can see it. It's getting defended. So a bigger relief rally is possible on the S&P 500. So is it that going to happen? It is very, very possible. We're all getting scared yesterday, including myself. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Thinking, wow, it's happening. We are in the breakdown. Of course, we had the daily close. The daily close to save the day. It was our last hope. This is why, all of those thumbnails on the live stream, if you take a look at my latest thumbnails, from yesterday, before yesterday, we're at the verge. We're at the verge of a collapse. Of course, we were collapsing, but that daily, that daily close saved the day. It saved the day. We above a major support zone. So also for Bitcoin also managed to hold, that important daily level that I've just been explaining. There are some patterns, and there is, I got stopped out from my short because the short that I had on Bitcoin, okay, the only position I have right now open, because I get some people saying, hey, what positions do you have open? You're a liar. You didn't get stopped out at break even. I share my trades. This is the only trade I have open right now on Ethereum because of that swing failure pattern that we did have yesterday. I have no trades open on BTC or BTC USDT perpetual. This is the only trade I do have open right now at this moment, is that Ethereum long here at the $1,230 range. No longs or no trades here on BTC USDT, BTC. Only trade open is this one on Ethereum at $1,238. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. It's the only long position because of that swing failure. And there is a pattern that we have been talking about, for several weeks right now, that I do have confidence, as we did create this massive wick here on Ethereum, creating that swing failure here from this range. And that pattern, of course, is that Gartley pattern, the bullish Gartley pattern that we have been talking now for weeks since we were trading, at the $1,500 range, looking for that potential leg down here to this 0.78 fib, slightly above 1,200. And this has given me confidence, that this is potentially going to play out. And we are going to see, pumpy action in the next coming days or a couple of weeks for Ethereum, potentially hitting 1,400, 1,500, and maybe even higher. There is a massive pattern here also on Bitcoin that I want to talk about, but I'm probably going to do a separate video on it because it is a harmonic pattern. And, this does seem like there is a possibility in actually coming to the 1,000 into the 28,000, dollars. I got GamePro here saying, saying that is Bitcoin going to go to $28,000? Which is the lows basically from the bear market, from the 2021 drop basically that we did have, right? It's a big zone, that $28,000-$29,000 range right over here. It's a big zone, and I think there is a possibility in hitting that level, because this is just noise right over here. We did technically create the higher low right over here at the 0.88 fib level from these lows, right? We hit the 0.88, which for a harmonic pattern, it's the ultimate low level. If you take a look at harmonic patterns, Gartley, Cypher, bat pattern, the ultimate low Fibonacci level is the 0.88 for a higher low or a lower high, depending if it's going to be bullish or bearish. We did actually print that 0.88, and we're having volatility just hitting that level slightly below. But something curious, there is a possibility in getting a bit above these highs in the next coming days. Couple of weeks, I would say, in between 1 week and 2 weeks, looking at the Fibonacci time. But it's very, very possible to even get above 25k, guys. I know a lot of people are going to call me crazy. How is this possible with the world situation? It's looking extremely bearish. But yeah, the 0.78 fib, for a potential Gartley, this is just a consolidation, a bit of noise, claiming these highs and going higher, hitting that macro resistance zone where we potentially would be getting rejected. And this, this would be an insane shorting opportunity, of course, if we were to get up there. And I think, the possibility is very, very high, very, very high. At this moment, getting this kind of reaction, getting this kind of swing failures, from a massive level in September, it's just very, very possible, guys. We do see bullish relief rallies. No one expected for Bitcoin to be this bullish, claiming the highs at 69, above 65k, hitting 69k as the all-time high. This, massive swing failures right over here, just trapping all of those, late shorts. This happened yesterday also. A lot of amount of people were shorting yesterday below, the $19,000 that got exterminated. I was only in that short from 19,375, like I was showing on the streams. There was a potential short setup scalp day trade if we were to have that consolidation. There was no consolidation. We were just pumping 19.5, 19.6, 19.8, hitting 20k, you know, and pumping. No major large consolidation. So yeah, it was basically, there was no short, you know, after the drop. If you remained patient, you were just looking at the price, just pumping like I did. So anyway, I'm going to go through the comment section and say hello, you know, and say hello to the community. Because wow, what a day. We had that massive drop, massive recovery, daily close open, and for me this is looking bullish, guys. It is looking bullish. You know, in the short term we could see that bullishness on Bitcoin that nobody will expect. Okay, a very small percentage of people can expect a major pump, and this is a bear market rally. In bear markets, you do have bigger rallies than expected also, guys, and we need to be well aware and prepared, especially after the scenario that we did have yesterday, okay? We created something that is very powerful on the Bitcoin price, you know, having a massive drop and a massive pump, closing a strong daily candle, and the possibilities are there, okay? Just wanted to point that out. When will I see a confirmation of the price of Bitcoin being bullish? Because of course we're still at a very strong resistance zone, as you can see. You know, this, we could turn over here and drop, guys, don't get me wrong, but when will I be looking for day trade, you know, small little swing trades, even scalping long positions? You know, and this is when we break this level, guys, and I think this could happen in the next coming days. You know, it either break down or either break up. But if we do break above the $20,500 last lower high, major daily level here, as you can see on the chart, which is this one, and close a daily candle above 20,500, I think this is going to be pretty damn bullish, guys. In the immediate short term, right? For short mid-term, for the next coming weeks. Let's be realistic. Yesterday we were saying, the last couple of days, because yesterday we were dropping. You know, if Bitcoin were to close that strong daily candle below, you know, the $19,000 range daily level, you know, it's going to be looking bearish, guys. This is likely to come down to test the lows and, you know, potentially even break them in the next coming days. You know, massive recovery, daily candle above 19k. You know, now we're in this tight range to break structure. If we do break above 20,500 in the coming days, and it looks pretty strong, closing a daily strong candle above the range, it's gonna likely be, you know, we were likely going to create a lower high and continue to the upside. You like it or not, it's just, you know, we'll be starting to break massive bearish structure, and yeah, it's gonna be looking bullish, guys. You know, for me it will be looking bullish. Blackfly, how are you doing? Let's go through the comment section, guys, right away and say hello to the community. Hello, my king of kings. Hello, the owner of Spin Village and Bybit. Says Game Pro. Afternoon, all Nitro. Arnold, it's early. Andy, how are you doing? Flippo, isn't Andy in prison yet for teaching tax avoidance? No tax avoidance here. No advice. You know the deal. Short opened a short position. Where did you open that short position? I mean, there is some resistance hitting at this level. Of course, we can go to the 4 hourly and zoom out a little bit. Right now we are hitting a major support level that we did have here just a few days ago on the 5th 6th of October. As you can see right there, you know, big support level, getting those bounces. This was that double top scenario. Right now just wicked into that level, and we are getting supported, you like it or not. We are getting a reaction from this range on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, sorry. You know, this was a major daily level that did get, you know, that consolidation, that rejection here, okay? Resistance zone, it's above that level. Volume is not extremely high, but, you know, we are getting a reaction from the range. So, yeah, depending on where you're shorting, you know, not a bad idea to short this range. I'm only in one long position, and that is on Ethereum, where we did have that swing failure. And I'm going to keep it open, guys. I'm going to keep this position open at break even. It's there at break even at 1,238. I might be adding to the position. It's a relatively small position, just 1.1 Ethereum worth of position right there. But it will be open. I am planning to hold my, put the money where my mouth is, of course, with this, Ethereum potential pump. Because if I do take a look at Fibonacci time, and Fibonacci time is something, very, very important, right? Like I said, you want the same distance from, these lows to the highs to this low. This distance, you want the same one, right? Same distance till you have that low taken here and have the pump. I mean, and this is why I think, it could be absolutely huge. Basically, this is the Gartley pattern, right? 618 to 618, bang, bang, A, B, C. And then the D point, of course, to that 7-9. We were already talking about it here. And I was saying, look, there's still time. It's still very early. It's still very early. The price could go for several days here till we reach, maybe test the lows and get that pump. Of course, I get distracted with the news. I get distracted with other things, but this pattern is still very much in play. This is already at a 1-to-1, and this is why Ethereum could have that move to the upside well above 1,400, 1,500, and even going to 1,600. And you might call me crazy here, what has this guy been smoking? Because the world, is looking very, very bearish, everything yet. But, I trade patterns, and I trade, the scenarios, big levels where we have volume and support, and get in a trade, jump in a trade, and protect position, try and take profits on the way up. I'm not planning to take profits on this one because I do see that scenario happening. If we take a look at Fibonacci time is very important. It is very, very important because it tells you, how long the trade can be in a situation, right? How long can this retracement take? How long can we pump for? How long can we retrace for? Well, this is how Fibonacci time, this is why Fibonacci time is there. If I take a look at Fibonacci time from the ultimate low level here, from the high to the low from the Gartley, right? We got the the XAB, right? To this level over here. And now we got the XAB, and then from B to C to D, we want the same amount of time, right? And this is a 1-to-1. You got the 1 right there, right? So I want the same amount of time from here to here, right? And here to here, right? You want the same amount of time from this range. And right now, we just, tomorrow is that 1-to-1 level. So, in between today and tomorrow, we could start, pumping aggressively from this range, in my personal opinion. Of course, the weekend is coming. We could see a little bit of choppy action, a little bit of sideways action. But, now is the time. Since we were taking a look at this bullish Gartley pattern for the last few weeks, we were hitting that level. We're having the long consolidation. I was saying, look, the 1-to-1 is all the way here to the 14th, 15th of October. So we could still, just consolidate, even test the lows. And this is mentioned on a couple of live streams, the last couple of weeks. So we're right there at this level. And I think that, it's very, very possible that could happen. Fibonacci time, extremely powerful, just to remain patient. If it's still very, very early, when you hit that D point of a Gartley pattern, it's still early. This could have a lot of choppy action from this range before it has any type of move. So still in play. The reason why I entered, I still had confidence, looking at the lower time frames, since we closed above the low here from September, I jumped into that trade. And you might think, why didn't you jump into the Bitcoin swing failure? Well, I was checking out Ethereum, and I was checking out this Ethereum pattern for the last few weeks, and I had a little bit more confident on Ethereum. So what can I say? Anyway, good morning, Yaron, Andre. We'll be taking a look. We'll be taking a look at the short-term view on Bitcoin, where we do have some major support if we do hit, where we could get some bounces and all of that in just a couple of minutes after I go through the comment section, guys. We're basically at a decent support at this moment, the possibility in claiming the highs. here at 19.8, 19.9. It is possible. It is there. What's our next major support level? Well, of course, all the way down here, we can see the point of control. Anyway, we're going to go through this in just 1 second. Let me just go through the comment section. Yaron, how are you doing? Mech, good morning, traders. You'll need to get some Cardano NFTs. Why not? Why not? Right. I'm loving these live streams. Andy, keep up the great work. B. Johnson, wow. I mean, thank you very much. I do get, there is only a couple of haters, not much, but they are some very, very nice people and that appreciate the content and, taking a look at, the technical analysis. We'll be always here for the streams. They are good. They are gold, says B. Johnson. Thank you very much. Bonjour from France. Do all the crypto legends. Don't forget to like. Chris Cook. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget to destroy that like button. We're over 600 people watching. I'm going to like the video myself, as you can see here. Guys, smash that like button here for the content and for the interaction with the community. Pamp says Srinivas. Yes. Farad. Hi, King. Hey, Farad. Thank you very much for those kind words. Andy is tripping in thumbnail. Yes, I am tripping in the thumbnail, as you can see. With thumbnail or the introduction. But yes, always tripping, of course, with this crazy volatility with Bitcoin and the markets. Short opened at 19,800. Hey, good catch, good catch. But yeah, I would stay, protected, of course. Yesterday was a magical day of trading. Nuts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hammer forming on the weekly candle. Let's take a look at the weekly candle on Bitcoin. Why not? Let's take a look at the weekly. Hammer candle on the weekly. Yes, we do see that hammer candle right there. It's pretty crazy how we are at we've been in a critical range for the last few days, right? This was a critical range. We got that wick down, close a daily above 19K. Absolutely insane. Swing failure. This is extremely powerful. This zone right there is insanely powerful. You might get Crypto in the next coming days saying, massive double bottom coming and we're going to 25K in the next coming days. Of course, I don't want to see these massive influencers say that, because that is going to be a little bit bearish. It's usually is bearish. But, possibility is there. We have massive floor levels here at 18, 19K. And of course, if we take a look at the weekly, it is that range. We are defending the all-time high from the last cycle, and a bigger relief pump is very possible. I'm going to start getting bullish as soon as we get above 20,500. If we do manage to close that strong daily candle above 20,500, I do see a little bit of FOMO and a big pumps happening for Bitcoin. Of course, this doesn't mean the bottom is in. This doesn't mean that we're going to all-time highs. Don't get confused here, because this is just saying big relief pumps happen in the bear market. You can see it right over here. Back in 2018, the amount of people that were calling for Bitcoin at $1,000 was absolutely crazy. You had people saying this is a bear flag. This is, and we're going to go down to 1,000, 1,000 Bitcoin, and, all sort of different massive bearishness. And you had this pump in just a matter of, 2 months approximately, coming out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting this huge massive pump for Bitcoin. I lived this because I started investing in crypto in mid 2018, and this massive price action to the upside was something that was unexplainable. And I just want to make people aware of that these relief pumps are very possible. And definitely $28,000 it's possible it can happen. Now, hey, listen up. I will be extremely bearish if we were to hit $28,000 in the next coming weeks. I will get bearish. I will get cautious if that did happen, because nothing has changed. The world economy, 2023 doesn't look like it's going to be a great year. worldwide. So yeah, I would still remain bearish because, you know, we could still see a little bit of more sideways action, you know, 1 to 2 years till we get to all-time high. All-time high will not come anytime soon, in my personal opinion. So, but, you know, having relief pumps, you know, big relief pumps to 25, 28K, you know, it is possible. Of course it is possible, but we will still be creating, you know, lower highs. We'll still be in a macro bearish trend scenario. So yeah, this can happen, guys. You know, nobody expected this massive pumpy action on Bitcoin back in 2019. Trust me, you know, most of the people were calling for $1,000 Bitcoin. Most of the people were extremely bearish. And, you know, that relief pump was absolutely insane. So, yeah, don't say that this could not happen because, you know, if you do take a look at the timing also. So we at from, you know, where was the all-time high? December. December to December. As you can see, you know, this is December of 2017 peaking. You know, December of 2018 finding the bottom. You know, November of last year was the highs. You know, we're just going to enter November now in the next coming weeks. Yeah, you know, we could consolidate and get that massive rally, you know, by Q1 of 2023 before we get any type of correction. You know, I'm not saying we need to do the same thing, but we have been in a bear market for over 1 year straight right now. Well, if you're going to count the May and April as the all-time high, that's even longer, right? You know, because there's a crazy discussion right now on people saying all-time high was in April of 2021, and it's, you know, really it wasn't. It was in November of 2021. But people say no, this is part of the bear market, right? This all-time high spike was part of the bear market, which, you know, it all depends on, you know, what type of technical analysis guy you are. But we've been going down for 1 year straight right now, you know, since November to November. You know, it was also 1 year straight back in 2018, you know, and we don't need to do this exact same thing. But from December to December till the lows, then a little bit of sideways action for a few weeks, and then we had a massive relief pump. Yeah, I mean, just saying we need to be aware that this is very, very possible. And all-time highs from last cycles have never been tested. All-time highs from the last cycles have never been tested, guys. Never, ever. So this is the first time we test an all-time high from the last cycle, you know, if we look at the Bitcoin cycles. So if it's the first time, you know, we could get a bounce. We need to be well aware of this. You know, we've been holding the range now for over 4 months since we wicked down here in June. So yeah, I mean, just saying this could hold and get a relief pump. I don't want to get people excited. Too excited. We're going to 24K, Andy. Wait and see, says Eyes of Lazard. Hey, probably yes. You know, after the massive recovery that we did have yesterday, you know, of course we can. You know, this was what we were talking about yesterday. You know, the last couple of days, this was the only hope for me to remain slightly bullish. Because if we closed this daily candle well below 19K, you know, this was, yeah, that's it. You know, we're testing 17.5 and it's not going to be looking good. Bearishness to continue. And wow, what a recovery we had. That daily candle closing well above this daily level and well above 19K, which was the level we talked about to see Bitcoin bullish remain, you know, for a potential bullish scenario. And, you know, the bullish scenario is there right now. We're still remaining here, higher lows, above our daily level. Now our next task to come bullish for the next coming weeks, okay? And that is where I'll turn bullish, definitely for the coming weeks ahead, is when we break above 20,500. And I think, you know, it's very, very possible. It's, you know, this can come. Above this level, the last lower high, major resistance zone, strong daily candle above 20,500, yeah, you can assume that you are likely going to create higher lows here and potentially claim all of these lower highs. You know, it will be like the kind of massive, insane short squeeze scenario that can happen. DXY is having a V-shaped recovery now. Yo, what's up, Squash Head? How are you doing? Let's take a look at the DXY. My portfolio is getting squeezed. I just bought right now some Bitcoin. I did, you know, I FOMO'd in, you know, I FOMO'd into this pump. Yesterday I was saying I haven't bought Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin is below $20,000, you know, I'm planning to buy $2,000 of Bitcoin every week. And yeah, I just bought some today after a pump. You know, we might think, why didn't you buy yesterday? You know, you're absolutely crazy. I FOMO'd in basically with this little pump. I FOMO'd in the pump. But, you know, I was well aware yesterday, you know, I might buy on Friday, I might buy on Saturday. You know, if we are having this massive move to the downside, hey, you know, lower is very, very possible. So I'm going to try and buy Saturday or Sunday, you know, if we are going to go lower. But yeah, we had a massive recovery. It's looking pretty good. So I just bought today. Just bought that, just a market order just a couple of hours ago here on KuCoin. So anyway, dollar cost averaging, after all, no matter whatever the price is doing, you know, I will buy Monday, Tuesday, or I will buy Friday or Saturday, depending on if it looks like we're going lower. I'm going to try and wait to buy lower. But wow, what a recovery yesterday. So I just FOMO'd in today onto the dollar cost averaging strategy that I do have. As long as we're below 20k, that is the scenario. Above 20k, I won't buy so much. I won't be that aggressive on my buys. Huffy says 22.5k today. Wow, absolutely insane. So we got some people extremely bullish also here in the comment section, which is strange. You know, I do think that pump ends today. So we got Andre saying pump ends today. We got Huffy saying 22.5k. It's a battle between the bulls and the bears. I asked the community here, is Bitcoin going to be bullish in the coming weeks? And we got 56% of people saying yes, which is pretty surprising for me, as I do think that, you know, a lot of people there's more people bearish out there, but it seems like that I have a more bullish community out of 600 votes. So let's take a look. Stephen Kim's is bullish. I have an idea, but I won't go by my analysis. Share your analysis on the comment section. We can always take a look at it, and you know, I'll give you my opinion, and you guys can give your opinion also. TA on Polkadot, please. Well, we can take a look at Polkadot right away. Big pump, says Pop Dan. Right, let me just say hello to my mods, because I got Racing Pixel. I did have Seb here in the comment sections. Racing Pixel, thank you very much for the insane support. My man, you absolutely rock. Always giving me good support here in the comment section. Let's take a look at Polkadot. I mean, not much to add on Polkadot. Yeah, we had some people saying V-shaped recovery on I mean, looking at the DXY, it was pretty crazy. We did have someone, I can't remember who it was, in the comment section saying swing failure pattern on the DXY happening, you know, and I was like, yes, you know, very possible, very possible. You know, we were seeing a potential swing failure on Bitcoin, on S&P 500, but the dump was absolutely crazy. I mean, the dump was aggressive. We had a very aggressive dump. You know, we do take a look at the lower time frames on, you know, let's go to the 5-minute or the 15-minute. You know, that dump was insanely aggressive. If you zoom in on that dump, you know, I was saying while we were trading at these lows, I had someone saying, hey, why don't you place a short live trade on Prime XBT? I'm saying, no way I'm going to short down here. Yeah, you should just imagine shorting down here. Bang. And I was saying, you know, something needs to happen here on S&P 500. Also, we need to see a miracle for like a massive short squeeze V-shaped recovery, because if not, we're losing a major support level, you know, from the lows also created at the first week of October, We need a miracle here because this ain't looking good. But this is what you get with news events also. You know, you need to be cautious when you're trading news events, because news events are extremely volatile. It's extremely manipulated, as you know, people are going to be bearish, people are going to be extremely short on many assets. And yeah, I mean, this is what you can get. You know, people are shorting, the market makers are waiting you to short, and you're going to get absolutely sorry about that. You're going to be absolutely trapped here when you're shorting at the lows. So that miracle kind of happened, right? This was a planned event from the market makers, right? From the whales. Get all of those short traders trapped, you know, shorting. Wow, this is losing a major support. This is what happens, you know, also with news events. You get a massive amount of retail traders shorting the news, and then when they come step in and get you absolutely wrecked. So yeah, it was pretty interesting to see. Let's take a look at Polkadot. Sorry, I want to take a look at Polkadot. So anyway, got someone in the comment section. I mean, getting distracted. So many things I want to talk about. Swing failure yesterday on the price on the DXY. We started losing momentum from this uptrend here. You know, we had a breakdown from the support trend line of higher lows, getting rejected, move to the upside, swing failure of the highs. You know, that was absolutely phenomenal. Whoever said that in the comment section, because I wasn't paying attention too much to the DXY, but it played out pretty nicely. You know, just read a comment, hey, swing failure on DXY. Yes, absolutely. It crashed down hours after that call. So they're giving that massive V-shaped recovery on Bitcoin. So, you know, whoever's, you know, predicting these kind of the scenarios, you know, you have a swing failure on the DXY, it's not managing to break above the highs. You're like thinking, right, this is a swing failure, failed breakout, you know, Bitcoin dropping like crazy, getting a little bit of consolidation. You know, you can speculate and make huge amount of gains. The only long position I'm in is on Ethereum. You know, I'm happy to hold that trade, because I do think we are going to go higher. I want to take a look at some trade scenarios here on the lower time frames, guys. So far it looks like small double bottom here on Bitcoin. We could see that this range being claimed at 19.8. I think it's very, very possible. Anyway, I want to take a look at the Polkadot and take a look at some cryptos here for the community, guys. Make sure to destroy that like button here for the algorithm. Hey, what's going on with the like button? Come on, we are 700 people watching at this moment. Destroy that like button, guys. 280 likes. We can get to 400 likes here in just a matter of seconds. I know we can, guys. Let's all scroll down. It only takes a few seconds. Smash up the like button here for the algorithm. It does help out the channel out very, very much. So let's take a look at Polkadot. I mean, not much to add on Polkadot. Yeah, big V-shaped recovery here on the daily. Also, massive swing failure from the lows. I mean, this does look pretty insane. Pretty insane. I do see Polkadot getting a larger recovery, guys. It is very, very possible. It's still trending down. I mean, this doesn't mean if we do hit 6.8, you know, $6.80. I think $6.80 is on the way in the next coming days on Polkadot. Polkadot is at extreme low levels from all the way back on 2020. Extreme low levels, going sideways heavily. We could expect this range to hold, as we did have that failed breakout yesterday. Yesterday was a failed breakout. What happens after a failed breakout? From a high or from a low, you know, you are likely to recover, right? So if you come and claim a high, you fail breakout, you know, you can double top. And this is basically what it looks like. It's potentially printing, right? Like a kind of double bottom. Failed breakout, get people extremely scared, and yeah, we closed it. We had a swing failure right there, you know, and this could look good in the coming days if S&P 500 behaves, if Bitcoin behaves, which I do think is likely. Bitcoin and Ethereum, I am looking for that bullish scenario. Yeah, Polkadot, next big major resistance from these lows is the $6.80. where we did have support, and a resistance. So we're creating these trading zones. There's a trading zone right there. We break out from the zone. We create another trading zone right over here. So we're getting those bounces at the lows. Massive swing failure yesterday, closing a strong daily level above the $6 range. This is bullish. This is short-term bullish, all right? This is short-term bullish, you like it or not. So, I do see that movement to the upside to the $6.80, which is testing the high range in the next coming days, potentially. You could see that recovery on Polkadot. Yeah, not much to add here on Polkadot. I do see it having a recovery, Yeah, it's likely to test the high of the range in the coming days. So I do see that happening. Despite we do have a correction or consolidation, we are likely to test the high range in the coming days, which is at the $6.70, $6.80 area on Polkadot. Very, very much possible. Destroy the like. Show appreciation. This is real pro stuff. Yaron. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, sometimes, we're right, we're wrong, but we also, most importantly, we want to be patient. We want to have, those consolidations. We want to mark our levels. And this is the thing. We're trying to be as pro as possible. Sometimes on the live streams, we forget stuff. Sometimes we can't talk about everything. On a live stream, I can't talk about everything. But this is why I will be creating a private Discord group so we can analyze, S&P 500, mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum, and maybe some altcoins. But it's gonna, I'm gonna create a private group because here on live streams with so many people, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. It's just we could not go through everything. This is it. Fly away, BTC, please. Hey, hopefully we're gonna see that. It is pumping right now a little bit in the short term. These highs are likely to be claimed, likely to have that spike to the upside. Point of control from this trading range is the 19.8k level. So 19,800. We've got a large point of control right there. We could get a little bit of resistance right there. It's not going to be an easy task to break. But overall, hey, it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. Getting supported nicely from this daily level. Where's this daily level from? Let me just confirm. This is an old daily level. Old daily level. It's actually lower. Yeah, why is this daily level here? Must have been moved by accident. Daily level at exactly 19,580. Let me just put this right here. And zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it's getting supported from this daily level pretty nicely. Andy, could you please check sushi? Is this dying? Is it dying? Dying, I guess. Yeah, is this dying? Let's take a look at sushi. I want BTC to come to 11k. That would be good. Yeah, me too. Why not? BTC, please. Yeah, we'll be taking a look at BTC right away. Okay, I've got so many different people asking me for different things. Andy, please explain gold. Wow, we can take a look at the gold chart if you want. Let's take a look at gold. Why not? Yeah, I want BTC to come down to 11k too. But will we be privileged to see Bitcoin at 11, 10k? I don't know. I just bought some Bitcoin today. I FOMO'd in to buy Bitcoin for my hodl position for the next coming years because of this pump and this recovery, and it had to be done. So let's take a look at gold. Why not? Let's take a look at gold. What have we got here on gold? It seems like I did do some analysis on gold at some point. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's do a fresh analysis here because I don't know what I got here. Let's do a fresh analysis on this scenario. Seems like we didn't have a successful breakdown from the gold range here at 1,670. We had a major level being respected. This did look like it was going to successfully break down, but it wasn't. This could potentially hold. This could potentially hold in the immediate short term. Best scenario on gold would be breaking structure. Of course, what structure? Because it is still creating lower highs. It is getting defensive here at this range. But we can clearly see here the lower highs right there. On gold, let me just get some trend lines out of the way here because we're just going to get the chart. You know, this was creating massive higher lows right there. We finally got broken from this higher support trend line, and we are trading aggressively to the downside at this moment. So, you know, best scenario, of course, would be getting a breakout from this lower high range for that confirmed move to the upside to create a higher low. That last lower high is at 1,725. So gold would have to break that zone so we could confirm a potential new uptrend, creating a higher low. But yeah, for the moment, it is still, you know, it's still bearish, right? We're still trending down, lower highs, you know, getting rejected. You know, we could claim the lows. If we do not break the low successfully and create a swing failure, we could get that really nice recovery, you know, at least to the 618, at least to this trading zone. If we do test the lows and swing failure, you know, you need to pay attention as you do claim those lows. If it does claim the lows and doesn't break successfully, you want to be looking for that potential long position, right? If you break the lows, consolidate, you want to get into that long because you're likely going to get a heavy recovery on that move till we hit those resistance levels. But yeah, still bearish, trending down, massive lower highs and lower lows. Good thing gold can be traded on PrimeXBT, guys. If you haven't checked out PrimeXBT, they do have an insane bonus down below. You can use cryptocurrency as collateral. You can use Bitcoin, USDT. You got another stable coin, which is US dollar coin. You can use it as collateral. You can trade gold, oil, natural gas, S&P 500. If you scroll back down below in the description, you can get up to $7,000 worth of bonus by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. You get 7% added to your deposit. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700. You deposit $1,000, you're getting $70 to trade with, okay, on top of your deposit. If you're trading crypto, you know the deal. I think most of you already signed up with Bybit, but Bybit is the number one for me for crypto for the moment. There's some other good ones, of course. Bybit is the number one. You get $4,380 worth of bonus at the rewards hub if you use my link in the description, okay? If you go to your profile, you will see my rewards hub and you will have different tabs to claim those bonuses. Bybit, number one exchange, the one that I use almost every single day. Musfeke, thank you very much. Andy, you're very welcome. Mr. Ripples, thanks for joining the live stream. Smashed up the like button already. Thank you very, very much. Flipped positive delta, absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I mean, there is some buying pressure at this moment. There is some buying pressure. You know, this is an incredible scenario at this moment happening right now. You know, it is daily massive close, big wick here. Hey, it's pretty impressive how and big move is coming, guys. You know, it might be 1-2 days. We're getting tighter and tighter. That big move will come very, very soon. All right, we cannot say today, tomorrow, you know, in the next couple of days. Andy, what do you think about Solo? Thanks, Andy. Crypto. Solo, what is Solo? Let me just take a look at here. I can't give you an opinion on Sologenic or Solo Vault. We've got a couple of solos here. Sologenic or Solo Vault. There is a couple of solos right there. Will Polkadot run with Bitcoin or independently? Will Polkadot run with Bitcoin or independently? Well, yeah, independently. Run with Bitcoin. You mean run with Bitcoin blockchain? Of course, they will be getting Bitcoin into the Polkadot blockchain, of course, just like wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain. Basically, it's real Bitcoin wrapped into the Ethereum blockchain. If that is what you want to ask me here. Have we looked at Ethereum yet? Had to step away for a bit. Nitro the monkey. Yeah, we did take a look at Ethereum. Sologenic, I do see here. Sologenic. Yeah, I have no opinion on Sologenic, but I guess it's pumping. You know, when people ask for these cryptos, is because it's been pumping for the last few weeks. I will do a little bit of research on that. You know, why not? Oof, pump and dump coin, basically. Massive pump and dump coin. Why not? Sologenic. It seems like it runs on its own blockchain. I will take a look. Make sure to join the Telegram group. You know, you can tag me there, ask me some questions, guys. You got the Telegram group down below. All right. And, you know, I'll have to do a little bit of research. You know, I'm always happy to take a look at some new cryptos, take a look at the team. It does take some time, of course. And on a live stream, this is not what I want to do because it just takes a lot of time and people are going to just get bored. They want technical analysis, basically. But I will take a look at it. I have, you know, always saved some tabs here to take a look at the projects. And you can comment down below, comment in the Telegram group, guys. If you scroll down below, you know, you got all the socials, you got Twitter, you got Telegram alerts if you just want to see alerts for the videos when I post them. But we got a community group. Make sure to join it. You can always tag me there. And we got an insane community. We got our moderators here always giving insane support. Guys, the Kasta app is live at this moment and there is going to be very good marketing behind. They will be launching a credit card very soon. If you joined through my link, you are skipping the queue. You can send crypto free peer-to-peer from Bitcoin to Bitcoin, US dollar tether to US dollar tether. You can get 200 Kasta tokens if you deposit $20. And you can send it, you know, you can show your friends. You also have a referral link. And yeah, basically you're sending crypto free, right? Peer-to-peer, Bitcoin to Bitcoin is free and instant. There's no platform that does this, and it's actually working live at this moment. Check it out, guys. The link is down below. You'll skip the queue because there's a lot of people waiting to use Kasta. You know, they're in the queue. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin getting that pump. It's getting the pump. Facing. I know a lot of people are shorting at this range, and you know, I'm going to stay cautious with the short positions, guys. You know, the main reason why is because of because of this, guys. Like I said, explaining Bitcoin, the daily close here, it's, you know, it's looking really powerful. You know, not gonna lie, this is looking powerful. We're hitting a resistance zone, and this is only making me bullish. This massive wick recovery is bullish, guys. You like it or not, we have a bullish attempt in breaking the lower high resistance levels. So need to stay a little bit cautious. Can you check out Reef, please? Karans, absolutely. Project analysis would be actually sick, says Fred Eats the World. Well, we can do a live stream. You know, I tell you what, I will do a live stream. Maybe not this week. We got the weekend coming, or maybe during the weekend. Why not? Project review live streams, and we can take a look at your favorite projects. Go through the website. Join the Telegram live and join, you know, check out their Twitter, check out, go through Google and go and, you know, do your research. Basically, I could be doing researches of at least 5 to 10 minutes on a few projects. You know, probably in a 1 hour live stream, we could do a research on 4 or 5 projects, not many. But, you know, spend some time, go through some projects and see if there's big investors, who's the team, the background of the team, and analyze the situation to see if some projects do have some potential for the next coming years once we get into that next bull run. Let's take a look. Andy, me cuentan que de jovencito te decían el Maradona de Mallorca, says Bufo. This is not true. I have not been a good football player. I was a goalkeeper, so imagine that. Graham, why Kasta drop so much? Well, you know, this is the question, you know, this is the millionaire question, you know, why did Kasta drop so much? Why did Bitcoin drop so much? Why did Ethereum drop so much? Why did cryptocurrency in general drop so much? That's the answer. You know, if we were in a aggressive bear market, the world situation is not looking great. But yeah, what can I say? But I know with Kasta, I know the guys behind this, and I know they will do insane marketing, and they will bring an insane products. You know, credit card is going to launch, and there will be a lot of people using it. You like it or not, you know, it's just a matter of time. And a lot of people don't want to talk about the project. They do not want to do marketing of their project in a bear market. You know, it's insane. I'm in so many different crypto groups, and people are not interested right now in talking about projects. You know, they're not interested. You know, they say people are not going to invest. People are not going to be interested. Why? Because we're going down. People get interested when the markets are going up. And yeah, it should be the other way around. We should be getting interested and ready and buying at these now, you know, before everybody starts talking about crypto again in the next bull run, whenever that's going to be. It'll probably be in the next coming years. But right, analysis on sushi says pouring down. I got a super chat here also. Yeah, sorry. Can we take a look at Reef? You know, I'm taking a look at the super chats and not actually taking a look at the crypto. Sorry about that. But we're talking about Reef right now, doing some technical analysis. Super chats. If you want me to take a look at your crypto, guys, the best thing you could do is a super chat, you know, and it's, you know, you can put whatever you want. You know, sometimes it's what is it, $2 or something like that, if you really want me to take a look at your crypto. So let's take a look at Reef, because there's a lot of people asking for different things here. Reef, we can go to the Bitfinex chart. Hey, Reef. This is the only thing we have on Reef on the chart. You know, Reef got absolutely exterminated, of course, like many other cryptos, like most of the cryptos. But we had a pretty nice scenario here on Reef. And it's pumping right now as we speak. It would be nice to see another chart with more data. But yeah, I mean, the lows here from January, February, all the way to April is our next big major zone where I do think, you know, we can hit it. That is the 0.007 cent range. It looks like we're on our way up there. If we take a look at the 4 hourly, wow, big volatility. You know, this cryptocurrency has low liquidity at the moment, and it's very easy to see massive volatility. So stay extremely cautious. But latest analysis from this, by the looks of things, was, hey, we had that major resistance zone here on Reef, creating a massive big spike on the volume profile. And after this massive breakout, it was just support. You know, we had a massive wall of money here at the 0.0045 cent. It was holding very nicely. We're testing the highs consistently. So we're in this trading zone right now. What can I say? Hey, we're testing the resistance level, and this does look like we want to break. It does look like we want to break the resistance zone. We're in a zone right now. We are still in the zone. What zone? Well, this zone right over here. We're still in the zone. We got the highs, right? Highs. You know, we're just testing those highs right now. We got lows. So, yeah, it does look like we are ready to break out from this highs. I would say it does have a high chance in breaking up, especially if we're going to see Bitcoin, S&P, you know, Ethereum having a little bit of pumpy action. This is going to help out the altcoins, of course. So right now at resistance, yeah, you know, if it breaks out, this is the moment you want to look for trades after the breakout. Don't speculate that this is going to break out, because it might not break out and get heavily rejected. After the breakout is where you want to get into the zone. So looking at Reef here, you know, we know that we have a major zone of support. This is a strong level, okay? Nothing to do with the amount of volume that we've created here the last few months, but you know, the volume is there. We do have a major support level that will be resistance, which is at the 0.00774 cent level. We hit that level, we are likely to get rejected. So, you know, you could look for a shorting opportunity at that range, depending on how we hit it, how we wick at that level. But that is a shorting level for Reef, in my opinion. Best trading opportunity would be having the pump, hitting that level, getting rejected, and looking for the retracement from this zone, right? So we want to pay attention from zones, guys. Zone to zone, just like here. Just like here. We were in a large zone right there, right? Large zone here. Bang, bang, bang. So, you can either trade inside the zone, speculating on longs or shorts from resistance, or wait for the breakout from the zone, resistance level, or support, and then get into those high successful trades inside of the zone. So we're inside of this zone still. Once that breakout happens, we need to find out resistance levels. In this case, it's at the 0.007574 cent level. They are major potential shorts and longs from the resistance turning into support here on Reef, right? Because we will likely be entering another zone if we have a massive big pump. Nothing much I can add on this, guys. Basically we're moving level to level, zone to zone on Reef. Nothing else. You could speculate a short here, but hey, because it's at resistance, depending, do you want to trade the zone or do you want to wait for the breakout till you get into another zone so you can have some new fresh trades? Because you do not know that if you're going to break up. We've been in the zone for quite some time now, for several weeks, so that breakout is very, very possible. All depending on how aggressive you are, guys. I just want to check, can Reef be traded on Bybit? And it potentially can. It potentially can be traded on Bybit. I can't remember right now. Yeah, Reef can be traded on Bybit. So, yeah, I would be paying attention on Reef also. Hey, Bitcoin, getting that pumpy action. Testing the highs. Whew. Surprise, surprise. Here we go. Let's see how we react at this level. Are we going to double top, or are we going to break through it? If it breaks through, yeah, we do have major resistance above us. 20,500 on Bitcoin is the major level for me to start being bullish the next coming weeks for that larger relief rally. So anyway, guys, BTC directly to 20k. You got that right. Please check S&P 500, says Tulsi. DXY dumping. Let's take a look at S&P. Let's take a look at exciting times, exciting times. S&P 500 is getting the pumpy action. Yeah, S&P 500, massive recovery can happen, guys. I think people are not aware of the importance of this major daily close and recovery that we did have, guys. This is extremely important. We could see a couple of bullish weeks on S&P, on Bitcoin. It's very, very real. It's very, very real. We held support by a thread. This is why we had the guys, smash up that like button on while I'm at it. But thumbnails, these crazy thumbnails at the verge of collapse. We're at the verge, danger, we're at the verge. And we were at the verge, we were breaking down. Most important thing was closing the daily candle above 19k. Hey, it happened. This is bullish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm bullish after this big massive recovery we had yesterday. Sound is low to us truckers. Okay, I will make sure that on the next live stream is I'll make sure the next live stream is going to be louder. Testing 19.9. Absolutely. Hey, looking pretty bullish. Yes, let's keep them super chats rolling and all. So I got James here. Hey Andy, can you take a look at Matic? Thanks. Absolutely. My blind guess on Matic, the last thing we were taking a look at on Matic, and I remember right now, like if it was yesterday, was the descending wedge. Oh, Matic does have, a pretty nice chance in breaking resistance here. This is looking at the 4 hourly. Let's clean up the chart a little bit because I got some boxes here all the way up here. Clean up the chart a little bit, for goodness sake. Highs here of $1 is next level, guys. If we are going to see that relief pump on Bitcoin, which is likely, Matic does look like it's going to test $1. It looks pretty good. We formed a descending wedge. We got this price action to the upside. Matic didn't get that massive hit yesterday. We know Polygon Matic is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. Many projects building up on Polygon. Many people are using the Matic network, Polygon Matic network, guys. Hey, extremely cheap fees on this L2. This one's likely, you know, if Bitcoin is gonna get that relief bear market rally, right? As many say, I also see it as a bear market rally, guys. Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not calling for Bitcoin at all-time high in the next coming months. No, this is unlikely to happen. But yeah, Matic, you know, as soon as we get above here and close a nice daily candle above 85 cents, yeah, we are likely to claim $1. So yeah, massive trading opportunities right there. As soon as we claim above this 85 cent range, yeah, it's going to be looking pretty good. Probabilities are very high at this moment. 1, 2, 3, fourth test. Yeah, this is likely, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, likely to break resistance, and it's going to be looking pretty good. It looks pretty good. I would wait for a big break daily candle above 85 cents to get into some long trades on the retracement, right? Be patient. Andy, please take a look at Rune. Aldo, absolutely. We'll take a look at Rune right away. So many different comments, guys. I want to take a look at Rune right away. Rune also pretty nice project. Rune was going to be Thorchain was going to be the #1 on interoperability, meaning, you know, cross chain in between blockchains. Let's take a look at Rune. Wow, Rune got absolutely destroyed. Let's go to the daily chart. Yeah, massively destroyed, Rune did. It's testing the highs, not even reaching the highs of 2020 highs. Sorry, 2020 highs. We haven't even reached those levels. Massive big swing failure from the low. I mean, let's clean up the chart here from these higher lows. You know, descending wedge, boxes right there. Let's clean the chart and, you know, analyze the situation where we're at right now. Wow, massive big swing failure on Rune. Hey, this looks bullish, guys. Not going to lie. It looks bullish. We failed the breakout from the lows from June just yesterday. Expect a relief, a big bull market relief rally. Bear market relief rally, sorry. Not much I can add here. Look at this swing failure pattern there from the lows here on Rune at $1.44. Yeah, this does look pretty good. It does have a high chance in recovering. This is, of course, if Bitcoin does manage to behave and stock market. So if you're looking for those trading opportunities, make sure to find out those big consolidation levels. Big consolidation levels, I can see it on Rune right now where we are getting some resistance. The $1.50. $1.50. We need a solid big move to the upside. If we do have a solid move on, you know, on Rune from this consolidation level, yeah, we are likely to have support from it to claim the highs of the pump. So look at these major consolidation zones for that potential breakout. Major big opportunities, you know, clearest opportunity I do see is the 150 being broken. Wait for the breakout, wait for rejections from high levels, and get into the zone. Basically, get into the zone. You know, shorts, longs from the next big major levels on Rune. 165 is also a big resistance zone, as you can see. The range, big resistance level. So yeah. I would wait for that breakout. Wait for the breakout to have some successful trade. BTC dumping. So we got that. It's having a rejection. It's having a small rejection. So there is that rejection here on Bitcoin from this level. It's a strong VPVR level from yesterday. From today, sorry. This was early this morning. Stay cautious, guys. If we start breaking the zones, it's gonna be looking pretty good. going to be looking pretty good for some more bullishness. Don't get too excited. Make sure to trade the range, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. The Dow is topped out. We're going down. Hey, trading the zone, absolutely KN. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. If I can do another live stream afterwards, I will. We'll be analyzing the situation and definitely looking for those opportunities. All right, so make sure to stay safe, trade safe. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. Check all the socials down below and also the bonuses. Okay, we've got insane bonuses down below also from these trading platforms. Bybit, PrimeXBT are my favorite ones. Check them out, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next live stream.